This is Saints 4 Takeaways, sponsored by Rouse's Markets, the official supermarket of the Saints.
Yeah, the most frustrating games are the ones you should win and don't. This loss was so frustrating that in his post-game press conference, Saints coach Dennis Allen dropped an F-bomb. He immediately apologized. And I know a football coach dropping an F-bomb is not exactly breaking news, but Dennis Allen tries very hard to be as even keel as possible in his dealings with the media. He's always polite, but his delivery is deadpan, emotionally neutral, and very controlled. But Sunday afternoon, with the cameras rolling, Dennis Allen dropped an inadvertent F-bomb because his Saints were the better team Sunday, and the Falcons won the game. So let's start our 4 takeaways with that. The numbers mean nothing. I love the advanced analytics in today's sports. I love trying to find answers in the numbers. So let's use the most basic football numbers. The Saints had more rushing yards Sunday than the Falcons, and more total yards, and way more first downs. They controlled the time of possession. The Saints quarterback played better. They were better on third down, and they were better in the red zone. But you know what? This team won because the Saints lost the turnover battle for the first time this season by gifting 2 touchdowns to the Falcons. Dominating in every statistical category didn't matter. Hence, Dennis Allen's frustration. At number 3, when Younghoe Koo lined up for his 58-yard game-winning field goal, I expected him to make it. Koo is the 4th most accurate kicker in NFL history. Of the 7 most accurate kickers to ever play in the NFL, you know how many of them are kicking right now? Well, it's all 7. Kicking field goals has gotten so exponentially better in the last 5 years or so. A 58-yard field goal used to be rare. I went back 25 years to 1999 just to compare. In that season, NFL teams attempted a little over 5 50-plus yard field goals a week, and those kickers made 48% of them. This year, NFL teams are trying 19 50-yarders a week, and kickers are making 75% of them. A 58-yard game winner is still a big deal. It's just not rare or surprising anymore. At number 2, the loss overshadows a lot of positives. I thought Clint Kubiak's game plan beautifully hid the injuries on the O-line. Without Eric McCoy and Cesar Ruiz, the Saints still ran for 131 yards, and 4 games in, they're 7th in the NFL in rushing offense. And one of those new age stats is called intended air yards, meaning how far you throw the ball upfield. In each of the first 3 weeks, Derek Carr was top 10 in the NFL. But this week, he threw significantly shorter passes. The plan, obviously, was to get rid of the ball quickly, and it worked. The Saints were good on third down and good in the red zone. Of course, the offense functioned a lot better when that guy was in, but considering the missing pieces, I thought it was a creative, effective offensive plan. And my number 1 takeaway is the anger is good, and I think it's productive. This is week 4. Nobody ever won a playoff game in September. I know it's 2 losses, but the Saints have proven they're every bit as good as Philadelphia and Atlanta, and there were major doubts about that before the season began. Now, certainly, it gets tougher this coming week on Monday night in Kansas City. The Chiefs have not played great so far this year, but they are 4-0. They know how to win. The Saints have not so far this season, but the last 2 weeks have shown they can be a pretty good team, and now they're angry, which again, I don't think is a bad thing. And that's my 4 takeaways from the frustration in Atlanta.